And so there's this issue coming up at the Titusville City Council meeting of the Rural Oak development. And so what is happening here is that the Rural Oak is pushing back on the developers, and they ended up getting a lawsuit. Actually, they're threatened with a lawsuit. We would actually, the technical definition with this sale would be what?
A SLAPP suit is
A
what I
SLAPP
call
suit.
them. Yeah.
So, okay, so explain to us
Okay.
what a SLAPP suit is.
A SLAPP suit is a corporate bullying lawsuit filed against a person or a group with the express purpose of silencing their protests.
And so no matter where you find this in the dictionary, and that's out of the Urban Dictionary,
Yes.
they even understand
Yeah.
a SLAPP suit is not good. And so you're trying to bully someone, right? And so this developer is trying to bully the Royal Oak development because all they're asking is that the city goes by the comprehensive plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with that?
Well, because it's not what the developers want. They want the council to bend over for them to do their project, and they want to be able to violate the comprehensive plan in the process. They don't want to have to abide by that.
So so you can actually threaten someone with a lawsuit
I mean,
because
it's
you
a tactic.
don't like. So what is the purpose behind this?
It's to I believe it's a tactic to intimidate the citizens, to silence the citizens. I think they do these things because they're more powerful. Think about it. Every
They
day,
could tie you up in court.
right? They tie you up in court. They tie up your time. They take your energy. They drain you when they're doing this.
And so, what is the recourse? And this is coming up the 29th, which is Wednesday.
Wednesday the
gonna be-
29th at 6 p.m.
And so there is some real question that is the city going to go by the comprehensive plan, because this is really what they're bound by, right?
Absolutely. So the trigger point here is the road that this development is going to come onto is really a local road, and according to their comprehensive plan, this should not be
It
happening.
doesn't meet the qualifications, right?
Right.
There has to be a certain width,
Absolutely.
right, for traffic to go
And
up
the
and down the street.
interesting part is that this developer has sued citizens in this neighborhood before because they were trying to fight against this development.
So this is a bullying developer.
Absolutely.
They are engaging in what you would call bullying people,
Right.
right?
It's a pattern.
And so, and they've done it before, right?
Uh-huh.
And so, what happened on the last lawsuit?
They ended up dropping it. I believe one of the defendants was completely dropped from the suit. The other one, I believe, pled out, and they came to some kind of settlement. But it was, in my opinion, it's wrong. And I have made it pretty clear to developers that if you want to come into District 1, you're going to treat our people right. And so I implore the city of Titusville to try to, do the same thing. We should not be screwing over the people who live here now.
The city should not allow this to happen.
Right.
Why are they not telling the developer that this is unconscionable?
Absolutely.
This shouldn't be happening.
Right.
At this meeting, they will not video record the meeting. They're only going to audio record it. And there's a total of 5 board members at this meeting, but only 4 are going to be present. So
Now, this is not before the city council. This is before what board?
The Board of Adjustments.
The Board of Adjustments. And they're going to make a recommendation to the city
Yes.
as to whether or not to follow the comp plan or to change the zoning
Right.
to allow for this development.
Right.
And so what this group did is they requested an extension because they want to be able to have all 5 board members present, because it's going to take 4 votes for it to go through. And Wednesday, if it goes in a couple days, it's only going to be 4. So they have to get all 4. They have to convince all 4 of those board members.
This is not good. I mean, what you have is the big corporations fighting against the little man, and it's just really not good. And we're not against companies or corporations, but it's got to be a fair fight, right?
Right. This is going to be very telling for the people of Titusville. I implore you to watch this decision very closely and remember how your city council proceeds with this. Because this right here is an example of if they are for you or are they for the developers.
And you can tell pretty easily. I mean, they try to hide behind the idea that if a person has a property, they should be able to build upon it. But again, and we were talking to a developer. The one thing is that it's different though when you go into a neighborhood where the supposition was that these neighborhoods were not going to be zoned any other way than what they were zoned, and people invested their money and property into those neighborhoods because of that.
Absolutely.
And now you're going in and you're throwing in totally different zonings for those neighborhoods.
And the crazy thing about this street, I've driven on this street because of this issue that's going on. It's practically a dead end road. I mean, the people who bought on this road expected to never have any traffic coming through their street.
Correct.
And they bought there for that reason. So I really hope that the city of Titusville does the right thing here and makes the developer, do something different with the access. Make them access the property somewhere else, not down these people's private street.
Well, we'll see what happens here with the city of Titusville on the Royal Oak development.